What Alpha Futures does is going to change the prop firm game completely and force other prop firms to adapt. The two rules that are present in all of Alpha Futures accounts make them a more superior choice, frankly, to any prop firm out there. What's crazy is that people don't really know about it, but in this video, we're going to change that. Hey, my name is Pat. I've been trading for the last 11 years, started back in 2016, trading CFDs and Forex, and for the last 3 years I've been trading futures. I've both traded my personal account and I also trade multiple prop firm accounts. When I realized this, my opinion of Alpha Futures has improved by a lot, especially coming after a very difficult period for the company, which was the launch of the Alpha Trader and a slew of issues which followed after the release of their new trading platform. Now, however, the team has stabilized the platform and it seems that they were able to resolve all of the clients' issues. And on top of that, gave everyone a free 50K evaluation account, just like they promised. So, in my opinion, Alpha Futures is now by far the one prop firm account that is the easiest to get payouts from. And here is why. First things first, your maximum loss limit does not move when you take a payout. This is crazy and absolutely no other prop firm does this. Your maximum loss limit is obviously the floor that your account cannot go below. At every major prop firm, as soon as you take a payout, your maximum loss limit goes up to whatever was the initial account balance of the account that you purchased. So for example, for a 50K account, that would be $50,000. So let's look at this scenario. Let's say you just started trading a brand new funded 50K account last week, and today your end of day account balance is $51,000. Your maximum loss limit has moved up by $1,000 to now sit at $49,000, and you have $2,000 of drawdown still available to you. You want to request a $500 payout from that account, which is reasonable as it's half of the profits that you've made. Here's what it would look like at every major prop firm. You can't withdraw anything until you earn your drawdown. And what I mean by that, for the 50K account, you can't request any payouts until you've made $2,000, so your account sits at $52,000, and then you can only withdraw anything above that $52,000. So even though you had a decent week and you want to reward yourself for that hard work, you can't do that. With Alpha Futures, your maximum loss limit stays at $49,000. You can go ahead and withdraw the $500. So then your account balance would go down to $50,500, and your maximum loss limit would still stay at $49,000, which would leave you with a nice $1,500 buffer for future trading. This applies on all Alpha Futures plans, including, in my opinion, their best plan, which is the premium account. This makes trading that much easier and takes away from it feeling like you're always walking a tightrope. Next is the no buffer requirement, something that I've already touched on a little bit in my previous point. So I want to build a little bit further on other prop firms and their requirements for payout. Most prop firms will not allow you to request a payout until your maximum loss limit has trailed above your initial balance. Which only happens once you've made around 4% on the account. So in this case, you may well think that you have already passed the evaluation because you got the funded account, right? Wrong. You are now essentially in a second step evaluation, because up until you make 4% on that account, you can still blow that account. Frankly, anything can happen, and you are only a little bit closer to getting a payout, but not really. At Alpha Futures, there is no profit threshold that you need to clear in order to request a payout. The only requirement with Alpha Futures that seems to be is 5 winning days of $200 or more, which on a 50K account with our $2,000 drawdown divided by 10 rule and risking $200 per trade is very realistic target to go for. if you go for one-to-ones, you will clear those $200 and get to payouts. So that's why Alpha Futures is definitely my top pick for an account that you want to trade with a 1-hour strategy, when you are not slave to the charts, but you can actually live your life while you're trading, which seems to be like crazy concept if you look at YouTube and crazy scalping strategies that people use to trade. To my knowledge, Alpha Futures is the only company that does this, which is more than a reason for me to want to trade with Alpha Futures. And if you want to take advantage of this, at the top of the screen right now, as well as in the description of this video, you will find a link that you can use to sign up for Alpha Futures account, or you can simply use my coupon code Patrick024311 at the checkout. Both will give you the maximum available discount, which at this time is 25%. This is it, guys. One of the shorter videos today, but I wanted to share with you this as it's definitely a game changer and something I don't want you guys to miss out on. Alpha Futures has by far the most lenient payout rules that every beginner trader, and frankly more experienced traders too, should appreciate and take advantage of. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.